that brief introduction. Of course, that's just a brief synopsis of who I am. To find out the rest of the story, I want y'all to sit down with me sometime. We'll talk about the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey would say. But get right down to the nitty-gritty. I'm glad to be here today, and I'm glad to be able to share with you all. I do want to let you know I will be a part of the author's book signing coming up. I've written a book. I am working on my second book. The title of the book is called I Thought About Success, I Am Success. In fact, why don't y'all say this? Say, I thought about success.
I thought about success.
I am success.
I am success.
All right, this book takes you from the beginning to the end, takes you from thinking about something to actually seeing it at the very end. And once you get a glimpse of actually seeing it, you're inspired to go there. You've heard the expression, go there. You don't want to go there, but yeah, we're going to go there. But today, I want to talk to you about the power of expectation. The power of expectation. A lot of times in life, you don't get what you want out of life, but you will get what you expect. And right now, I want to coin this room just for a moment, if I can. This is the I Am Success Conference Center. Because I believe that everybody in here, we are successful. And I believe we're successful in our own rights. But I want to take you beyond that place that you thought about success to the next level where you're thinking about going to the next level of success. The title of this message is called The Power of Expectation. Today, I want you to choose successive environments in order to birth new successes. So your environment is a big deal. Where, if you play football, you want to be on the football field. You play basketball, you want to be on the basketball court. You play golf, you want to be in the fairway. So where you choose your environment, that is where your success lies. Your environment is a big deal. So everybody say, my environment is a big deal.
My environment is a big deal.
That's right. When it comes to success, the right conducive place or space which invites success inside and to dwell or fellowship with you. I want to just encourage everybody here to send an invite, an invitation, a friend request. Every time you dream or vision comes to you, that is your birthday. That's right. Every time a dream or a vision comes to you, that is a birth of something new. So let's call it a birthday. So like I said, I want you to send an invite, a friend request, to success. See, success, come and abide and make your abode with me. Come and be a part of what I'm doing because I want to know what you're all about. It's like preparing for a guest. We just had Memorial Day. We're going to have the 4th of July coming up. But at the end of the year, everybody will be preparing for Thanksgiving. So when you are expecting guests, you know what you're doing? You're making preparations. You're setting the table, you're getting the food, you're getting your guest list out, everybody's participating. It's like, what are you bringing to the party? Because when you bring something to the party, you have the right to dance. Give yourselves a round of applause. So your inner expectation causes you to get in motion because this is the process. Before you see something in the natural, you will visualize it in the spiritual. Before you see it in the natural. It's like this group that we're a part of. We're talking about going forward. This is not just another group. This is a group of leaders. Everybody say leaders.
Leaders.
Everybody say, I am a leader.
I'm a leader.
See, in order to lead, you got to first be a follower.
Yes.
In order to be a follower, you must be taught. And if you're going to be taught, you must learn something. But when you learn something, when you're taught, and when you become a leader, guess what? You attract other followers. Because as an expectant, you are a magnet. You only go attract what you're like. How can you go and invite other people to be a part of this group organization, but if you got a bad attitude? All right? How can you misrepresent yourself first? Misrepresent the organization that you work for second. And thirdly, misrepresent the place where we all work. You can't do it. Everybody say, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
All right, so before you see something in the natural, you will visualize it first. It's almost like the color purple. When those two sisters got separated, they both visualized themselves coming back to see each other again and again and again. And you know the rest of the story. They came back together based on their degree of expectation. By the way, when I met Danny Glover a couple of years ago, he told the group that I was with, he said, why don't you become the architect of your own rescue? Instead of waiting on the next person to do something for you, you heard my favorite quote, if it is to be, it's up to me. Instead of you waiting on this or that or this or that or becoming in fear of what's going on around you, everybody here has 2 hands. You have 5 fingers on each hand. That means you have at least 5 talents and abilities to give on the right side, 5 talents and abilities to give on the left side, and your hands are connected to your wrist. Your wrist gives you the flexibility. You've heard the expression, blessed are the flexible, for they should never be broken. So when you become flexible, you put yourself in a position to go out and become what you thought you could do. So, years ago, I did a presentation to a group of young people, and I told them this, right, I'm going to tell you the same thing here. The reason why the Pittsburgh Steelers won 4 Super Bowls in the 1970s, there's no secret. It's because